What's going on, gamers? So, yeah, there's been a lot of salt farming, right? That was crazy. But we gotta do some content. It's like I've done Phantom Blade, you've seen me do Lost Soul, and now we're getting to the other action, the legendary action IP that's been around a very long time since regular NES. If y'all didn't know, Ninja Gaiden's been around a long time. Let's get to this and how Phil Spencer got involved and how he helped fund the game, and we're gonna get some gameplay in, up-to-date stuff, and let's take a look into this. So let's get started. So right here, Genki has a post. Team Ninja's Masakazu Hiroyama told the story of how Ninja Gaiden 4 came to be via Iron Lord podcast. We'll take a look at that real quick so we can get that quick story, then we're going to get to the gameplay. He said they have always been thinking that they want to make a new Ninja Gaiden game at some point. So it started when Koei Tecmo president Koei Numa and Platinum Games president Inama, who are of the same generation and are good friends, wondered if they can take on a challenge together, right? Koei Tecmo has a lot of respect for Platinum because of the great action games they have made action games they have made, such as Bayonetta and Nier. Also, Astral Chain for the Switch. So the two companies decided to take on the challenge of a new Ninja Gaiden game together. But it wasn't just that. On top of that, Phil Spencer caught wind of it and threw in his support. So they decided for the three parties to team up and create the game together. So basically, Koei was going to have their budget like they usually do, but Phil Spencer said, let's go all in. Let me, power you up with some more budget. Let me publish it and put it on Game Pass and get it out too. And it'll be the potential that we want it to be rather than just a budget that they had. Because he said right here, Phil Spencer caught wind of it. So he stepped in and was like, man, let's fully fund this, get this to be what it needs to be. Let's get the 120 frames, all that, all platforms, every day, everything, and they'll be able to get more profit. And Microsoft gets publishing aspects as well. And if you don't, I don't know if you guys remember back then, Ninja Gaiden was on Xbox a lot, so that remake at the beginning of the year was nice too. So are we ready to get into this? Let's get into this. Man, look at these guys. They're coming flashy, aren't they? Yeah, they're dripped, huh?
Podcast, Lord Cognito here, Islands Podcast. And yeah, we're here, Platinum Games, to talk about Ninja Gaiden 4. So I guess my first question was, again, this is a dream collaboration for me, right? Mm-hmm. Team Ninja, Platinum Games. So how much, one, pressure is it to take it to the next level with this series? And then two, how does that conversation have actually bringing this collaboration together? Because I'm also under the understanding that Phil Spencer had some factor into Xbox publishing and getting the president of Platinum and Team Ninja together. So how does this dream collaboration happen?
そうですね、チーム忍者とシナゲ
It'll get
ー
translated.
ムを作るって、夢のような話なんですけども、そしてかなりプレッシャーがあるんじゃないかなと思っていて、かなりファンが熱くて、そしてこの前にちょっと説明していただいたんですけども、今回は、Xbox のフィル・スペンサー、さん、の、ご協力によって、実現できた部分も、あると思いますけども、それも含めて、改めて、この、コラボ、開発の経緯について、ご説明いただけますか。
そうですね。先ほどと重複するところもあるんですけれども、我々チーム忍者にとってもですね、やっぱり忍者ガイデンというのはとても大切なやっぱり IP ではあるので、タイトルではありますので、我々としても、いつか、忍者ガイデンの新作を作りたいっていうのはもうずっと考えてきていました。そんな中でですね、まずはじめとしては弊社の、社長である小犬間と、プラチナゲームズ社の社長である稲葉社長の方がですね、同世代ということもあって、交流がずっとありまして、そんな中で、せっかく2社でつながりがあるので、何か一緒にチャレンジすることができないかというのをお話しいただいて、で我々としてもやはりニーヤであったりベヨネッタであったり、そういった素晴らしいアクションゲームを作っていたスタジオとしてリスペクトもしてますので、じゃあ一緒に新しい忍者ガイデンにチャレンジしようといったところで始まりました。で、その上で先ほどおっしゃった通り、フィル・スペンサーさんからもお声掛けいただいて、3社でタッグを組んでいきましょうといったところが今回のプロジェクトの経緯となっています。
Yeah, so Team Ninja Gaiden, of course, is a very important series to us. And ever since 3, we had wanted to pursue creating a new mainline entry. And when that opportunity started to present itself, there was a conversation that took place between the president of Koei Tecmo, Koinuma, and the president of Platinum Games, Inaba. Who are actually friends, and they were talking, and they were about, wouldn't it be great if we could work on something together? And that's when the idea of working on a new Ninja Gaiden came up. And from Team Ninja's perspective, we respect Platinum Games and the action game accomplishments that they've established with Bayonetta and Nier, and thought they would be a great partner to work with in terms of realizing this new entry in the series. And like you mentioned, that's when Phil Spencer caught wind of this collaboration and threw his support behind the project.
Nice. It's just an awesome story to see a franchise resurrected in this way and everyone wanting to do it. So thank you for that. That's awesome.
So we see that's how Phil Spencer got involved, and that's how he helped out. Now we got some gameplay to get into so we can get the story out the way. That's how it happens. So let's see where it's at. This is recent gameplay not too long ago by GameSpot. Oh yeah, it looks sick. Are we ready? Let's go, y'all. Here we go.
Since its announcement earlier this year, Ninja Gaiden 4 has seemingly met just as much skepticism as excitement. Yes, after over a decade, we finally have a new Ninja Gaiden. But with Team Ninja and Platinum Games collaborating on its development and Microsoft publishing, it's worth questioning if the series' identity is at stake. After all, there's no denying that some of what makes Ninja Gaiden such a beloved series are the little quirks we overlook out of affection. And, more often than not, these are the very same friction-inducing qualities that are promptly removed when a series is remade or rebooted. At the same time, does opting to retain each and every one of these qualities prevent the game from evolving or becoming an exciting modern entry point? After spending around 4 hours with Ninja Gaiden 4 and speaking with the team behind it at Platinum Games' Tokyo office, I've come to a preliminary conclusion. Ninja Gaiden 4 is whatever style of Ninja Gaiden you want it to be. More so than previous entries in the series, Ninja Gaiden 4...
See, that right there is what I like. There's more creative freedom. It kind of has a more futuristic setting to it. You notice that with the neon settings and all of that? Very interesting stuff. I just cannot wait to get my hands on this game. And just this year in general, we're seeing the hack and slash and the action come out big time. We got Nintendo coming with Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment for Koei Tecmo. We got Ninja Gaiden 4 coming. We got Phantom Blade coming. I mean, it's nice seeing the action genre come back on the scenes like this. And we know more stuff is around the corner as well. So let's continue. This is looking good.
Or emphasizes flexibility. If you're a Ninja Gaiden veteran who loathes the idea of executing perfect dodges, locking onto enemies, and watching your karma, the game's scoring system that rewards players for executing combos, rack up in the top left corner, you can either ignore or remove all of it. At the same time, these options, an impressively robust accessibility menu, and the game's beginner-friendly hero mode, which auto-blocks most incoming damage, make the game extremely approachable for new audiences and those who might have been turned off by the series.
Now, Ninja Gaiden has never been an easy game. If y'all think it was hard now, man, I'm telling you, NES days, Washateria days, arcade days, oh my god, those games are such a nightmare. I swear it was designed to take your quarters. Whole damn roll. You're like, man, I this is supposed to be for washing my clothes. I can't play this game again.
Brutal reputation. That said, you'd be wrong to dismiss Ninja Gaiden 4 itself as easy. Much like previous titles, Master Ninja Mode is brutal, with higher difficulties bringing increased enemy intelligence and toughness, as well as more challenging enemy staging.
Yeah, Master Ninja. People talking about Souls game. Team Ninja steps in. Oh, we've been doing that. Y'all are new to that modern difficulty spike, but oh, it's been there. The 90s was never easy. Those games were intense. I loved it.
However, the existence of one mode of play doesn't negate the existence of the other, and thus Ninja Gaiden 4 feels wonderfully malleable. In a way, this design choice reflects a larger theme in Ninja Gaiden 4, the merging of the old and the new. Ninja Gaiden 4 makes a very conscious effort to respect longtime fans, former protagonist Ryu Hayabusa, and Team Ninja's original vision. At the same time, the introduction of Platinum Games as a co-developer, new protagonist Yakumo, and a vastly expanded toolkit highlight the fact that this is, in fact, a reinvention. And though this has always been the case with the Ninja Gaiden series, even 4's setting, which sees cyberpunk elements and traditional Japanese qualities come together to form a moody cyber ninja dystopia, exemplifies this dynamic. Yet despite Ninja Gaiden being known for its brutality, this collision isn't violent. Instead, all these different components complement each other and ultimately highlight what each aspect brings to the game. This dynamic is perhaps most obvious when switching between the game's main characters, Yakumo and Ryu. During this preview, I finally got the chance to see how a slightly older Ryu controls. While he and Yakumo are similar mechanically and can even execute some of the same moves, there are clear distinctions in how they control. Yakumo feels lighter, faster, and dare I say a bit edgier thanks to his Blood Raven form and ability to enter a berserk state. Ryu.
Yeah, I love it because like this is like full-fledged fast ninja action. You know, it's that element again because there was too much samurai coming on. Now we have another ninja game coming back. Now we see the ninja or the hack and slash and action indies coming on the scenes with Shinobi and all that. Like I'm loving it. This year has just been phenomenal in so many different ways with the Switch 2 coming in as well. Just so many other indies and games around the corner as well. I mean, it's just great. Everybody's eating. It's just you can't be being a loser right now in the gaming world. It's just too much wins.
Ryu, on the other hand, packs a harder punch, feels more professional and precise, and comes with some of his classic ninpo arts in lieu of a new winged form, adding to the sense that he truly is a master ninja at this point. Another major difference between Yakumo and Ryu that reinforces these design principles is the fact that while Ryu sticks to his trusty blade, Yakumo has a
I can tell by like watching this too, like the platinum's involved, and I love that fresh feeling. You don't feel like you're going to a similar feeling where you're like, yeah, it kind of felt similar. It literally feels very fresh and innovative, but you still have that Ninja Gaiden that you know, but with that freshness added in with the modern, like she said, cyber ninja dystopia, like cyberpunk. But it fits it though, right in this realm right now. Like it's done very well. I think this game can do well, and I think it can get into the action game of the year category.
a handful of weapons to choose from, with some being more experimental than others. We were introduced to Yakumo's drill weapon, which allows him to plunge into enemies and, well, drill. It's silly, satisfying, and like I said, he's certainly the edgier of the two, so it tracks. Another reason why Yakumo has multiple weapons, however, is simply because he is Ninja Gaiden 4's primary protagonist, so don't expect the same level of treatment or number of chapters for both characters. That said,
I'm okay with it. That kind of makes sense, the way the series works. Just like Capcom's not making Chris or Leon the next main protagonist. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I can understand that. Definitely when you listen to why they're doing that.
After you beat the game, you will be able to play through all chapters with either character. Fortunately, during my preview, Platinum took the liberty of unlocking the game's chapter challenge mode, meaning I got to take both Yakumo and Ryu through the handful of included chapters, challenges, and boss fights. Doing so further drove home the differences between Yakumo and Ryu. As with Ryu, I noticed that I completed objectives more quickly, but with Yakumo I had more combo building fun. Both characters felt equally viable and fun to use, hopefully meaning that players won't dread playing through chapters that are initially bound to a certain character.
Oh, I don't care about that.
After going through the game's first chapters and completing a few challenges, I opted to face off against two of Ninja Gaiden 4's first bosses, a lightning sword-wielding commander and the Kitsune courtesan. Though neither one was abnormally brutal, both offered up the same vital lesson. Unless you're playing on hero mode, you cannot get through this game if you are just button mashing. Whereas the fights your ninjas stumble into can be overwhelming thanks to the sheer number of strong and intuitive enemies tossed your way, these bosses were overwhelmingly powerful, and thus required me to pay attention, learn attack patterns, and intentionally move about the arena while utilizing my environment. I had a great time with both of these enemies. Each felt appropriately challenging on normal difficulty and were immensely satisfying to take down. That said, traversing my environment while doing so was not always as enjoyable. Due to Ninja Gaiden 4's arena sizes, I frequently found myself a bit annoyed as I tried to grapple to safety, only to be just out of reach of one of the designated grappling areas. Granted, some of this could be attributed to user error, and larger arenas are necessary considering Platinum naturally adds some of its iconic bullet hell style combat moments to the game, particularly in the Kitsune Courtesan fight.
So we get a good idea here. Deep dive on this, how Phil Spencer got involved, got it funded. It's looking good. We got plenty of footage here, boss fight footage. Know that when you beat the game, it's not just that they got a boss mode waiting for you, rush mode and all that. And you can play with multiple characters, repeat chapters, go in higher difficulties, or probably add in more stuff. So I like what I'm seeing. This is a day one for me, and I will be streaming this for you guys. So let me know what you guys think about this. Like I'll be doing Phantom Blade for y'all as well. Oh yeah, look out for that. So yeah, we got a lot of good stuff coming out. A lot of stuff around the corner, right? Look at Helldivers, man. It's so close. The Gears of War is so close. I mean, this month is nuts, right? You guys on Xbox is also getting Wukong, and then Nintendo's dropping Kirby with their expansion, and then what else is coming? Lost Soul Aside. It's like, damn, all of this, right? Yeah, like I said, we're eating good. All right, y'all. Peace out. Have a great day. Ponies, sit down. Yeah, I know y'all gonna be on this too. No, PlayStation gamers, y'all cool. Xbox gamers, PC gamers, Nintendo gamers, it's you fanboys. Later, y'all. Peace out.